Hey and welcome. I'm your boy Solo. In this video, I'll be going over the changes Twitch is making and how it might affect you as a creator. Before I waste any more time, let's jump into it. So you may have heard about the updates which Twitch has been making. They did a couple of revisions of it now, but if you haven't, this one is a doozy. Not only are they making it harder for creators over there on the platform, but they even found a way to take the other 50% that creators make by saying it's good for the viewers. Let's take a look and see what they changed and how will it affect creators. The first change that I would like to go over is how Twitch found a way to reach in to the creator's pocket past that 50% subscriber cut that they're already taking, and they found a way to just reach past it for the other 50% of the revenue and just taking it. Now let me explain a little bit, because it does take a little bit. Twitch implemented like a $13 a month fee, $8 to $13 a month charge for Twitch to remove the ads. So over here, if you go to where it used to say bits, now you can say get ad free and get turbo for $13 a month. Now this is going to give you an ad free viewing. So this takes away the need to actually have to subscribe to a channel. So this is just one way that Twitch is just bypassing the creators, making that 50%. And yeah, it does sound good for the viewers, like $13.99. You can, if you have a lot of channels, it's super good because like not everyone can afford to have a dozen channels, but that's super hard on the creator. Some creators just barely get a handful of subscribers, and then Twitch is just making a way so that they don't have to give that cut to the creator at all. I just find that pretty greasy. This has been coming up for a while, and they've been making a lot of changes to the agreement as well. So if the 50% ends up going away, or this here actually becomes a thing that's released, it'll just make Twitch so that creators won't be able to sustain themselves on the platform. And I can definitely see a lot of creators just leaving and jumping over to different platforms like YouTube, Rumble, and Kick. This is definitely going to affect a lot of mid-size and small streamers, quite a bit more than maybe bigger ones that are already on a lot of other platforms and already got a pretty good name for themselves. It won't hurt them quite as much. It's still going to be a kick right in the groin. I definitely think that this one here is a good little kick to the 50% that creators barely make now. Instead of taking the ads away or making it cheaper, they just found a way to bypass that altogether so that they can make the 100% of the income. And that's not the only way that they found to get into the creators' pockets of this year update. There's a lot. I can't believe how actually outrageous it is. Now, how many things in one update that they did to make creators it's a lot harder now to be able to even do anything. But let's continue. I do have a few more updates. It'll make a lot more sense as I go. And it definitely seems like the Twitch team is just seriously out of touch. The owner, I don't know if he's just taking a mushroom trip or something. There's something wrong. They're just absolutely none their creators. So let's see what's next here. And definitely, if you want to let me know what you think of these here new changes in the comments below. What do you think of the changes? Like, are these going to affect you? But we'll move on to the next one here, because this one here is not near as greasy or as bad as the next one. On the next one, this one was another, like, I thought this was a pretty good update. They updated the terms and services so that as a creator, you cannot run baked in ads. Like, that is, I can't believe for every large size streamer, that's probably more than 50 per week. Like, you're not making money on subscribers and ads. I'm sorry to say. You need sponsorships and you need third-party ads, you need lower thirds, you need baked in ads. Those things are making a lot more money for a creator that's mid-size or large size. That's just another 50% of their income that they're just found a way to take. So it's not that they're totally cutting it off. They just stop you from running baked in ads, no more built-in ads, lower thirds. You can still have them. They just need to be 3% of the screen, which they did have pictures. Some of it blew my mind. So this is some of the pictures, like the logo on stream being 3% of the size, instead of burned in video ads, and they're giving you options. You can use only this here percent of your screen or theirs. So Twitch is offering their own ad service, and now they're blocking you from using, so that prevents you from going and getting your own brand deal. So as a small creator, that's one thing you actually look forward to. Like, that's the time that things start getting pretty good, is when sponsors start reaching out to you. And this here, just if you're a Twitch streamer, they're just not allowed. That's a handful of creators that will never get a sponsorship, that will never be able to put it on their stream, that will never be able to advertise it. I think that's actually just the biggest cuck you creators. We don't care about about our viewers. We don't care about our creators that Twitch could have ever done. And that's not it. That's still just barely just touching the surface. 3% of the screen. They made it that specific. No third-party ads. That's limiting the creators to it, monopolizing on it. Pretty much forcing users to use the built-in ads, not letting them get their own sponsorships. That definitely limits what a creator can make by probably more than half. I repeat, that's half. They're just getting cocked, instantly not able to make it. And Twitch is going to be making that off of all the creators back. Getting cut off from sponsorships being able to reach out definitely is the biggest restriction that a creator could get 2023. I see this as pretty much them pooping on their users. No other platform's actually doing this, so I can see a lot of people just moving on to YouTube, Kick, Rumble, like I said. And to be honest, YouTube is a great place for streaming. It's just not something that's familiar. If you're from like Twitch, you're just familiar with how it looks. Once you get on YouTube for a little bit, it'll just feel the same. It's not much different at all, actually. There's a few little things that are, but it's not that bad. It's not that bad. And I definitely think it'd be a good time to check out other ways to make revenue besides just Twitch. Just monopolize in other places. Go to TikTok, get some stuff on YouTube. If you didn't think about it and you're only on Twitch right now, this is the best time. You should be thinking outside the box. You should be just putting a little bit of content here and there. If something happens to Twitch, like this is probably going to kill it. I don't joke about that. I don't say that lightly. If this goes through exactly as it is right now, I can see actually killing the platform. It's going to definitely lose many users. It's going to lose a lot of creators. There's just no way to sustain an income there anymore. There's no way to be able to go and do this for a living on the platform if they cut all of this out. And it'd definitely be a good idea to check out some other content creators talking about this. I may have a couple things a little bit mixed up because they did change it a little bit, but definitely check out what other creators are saying about it. I definitely suggest checking out like Asmongold, Eclipse Fox, and a couple of other bigger creators that have covered it because they have a lot of great info and I might have missed something. So definitely keep that in mind. Check out other people's stories. I'm saying that because they did an update and I didn't get enough screenshots from it, but they ended up taking back what they said. So I'm just going to read that. After they released the update, they were not long before they said, sorry, you didn't understand what we need. But I don't understand how you don't think we couldn't understand. You have pictures. You gave us pictures. How can we not understand this? 3%? You could have a specific number like 3% ad side like in your stream and you think we don't understand what you mean. You literally wrote it out on crayon for us that you're going to be absolutely cucking us, taking more percentages that you can, finding ways to reach for the 100 and just being 100%. Look at all this stuff. So it can't have that, but 3% of my stream. How can you be that specific and put it out in crayon and actually add pictures? I haven't seen a post with pictures in it that detailedly describe everything like this at all. So they took the time to do this and then I don't know. They could have said anything else. They could have come back and been like, sorry, one of our employees went kind of from to type the wrong stuff up and maybe made an accident. We're taking it back. We're absolutely sorry. This will never come through. This will never. I expected something different, but no, they were just like, sorry, you guys didn't understand. You find them not quite be smart enough to get what we're speaking here. So even though we laid it out in pictures, oh, sorry, you guys didn't get it. Thanks, Twitch for releasing that right afterwards. GG's. I'm losing respect for the platform even as I speak. Even though I went over the news, I watched much content as I could. I tried to get on the train as soon as I could to figure it out so I could just release it to everybody that follows me that just is on Twitch. I just want to make sure everyone's getting the updates as soon as possible. I definitely could have missed some things like I was saying before. Definitely check out every other person. Check out all the different creators that are covering this story. I think this is crazy. It definitely is a little overboard and I can't believe that Twitch literally got 4 or 5 things in a single update where they punch you right in the pocket. They're seriously just, if you're a creator, this is the biggest FU I ever seen Twitch do. For viewers, the one update, yeah, I could see that being good. If you follow 30 people and you don't want to have ads, a single subscription, yeah, that's kind of cool, but that really does limit what a creator can make. So they're instantly going to make pennies instead of a couple dollars. And yeah, that does sound kind of greedy, but it's the viewer, like as a viewer, when I go into someone's channel, I know I'm helping them. I kind of get something for it. I feel like I'm getting more for it. And yeah, I'm probably going to have the 200 people on, you know what I mean? You can't be subscribed to everybody. It does cost quite a bit and that is a convenience, but I just feel like it's more of a bypass so that they can take the 100% more so than helping the viewers out. You're not getting anything else for it. Like the channel still does, you don't get the emotes and stuff like that. It just cuts the ads off. But that's pretty much taking away all the reason besides emotes. Like that's the biggest reason. And then they add more ads. but not paying creators more for them. It's actually kind of tragic. They pay the least for the ads already, so I'm already upset with that. You can go over on YouTube and make twice as much for the ads, and that's something that I have. I'm more here on YouTube than I am on Twitch, and what I make per ad difference is actually kind of gross as well. Already on top of these here updates, it was already not that great, but they had to go and really kick themselves in the shins here. Twitch is running more ads, but creators really do not get paid any more money for it, and it's mostly just already a burden to the viewers, and then just putting it so they can be bypassed. Like, you're pretty much, I don't see a good way for the creator on Twitch moving forward. If they go through with this here, I don't see it being a sustainable platform at all. And to be honest, things like sponsorships, like, these are not new things. Sponsorships are not new things. They've been around for more than a decade. This is how creators have survived for years on most every platform. Every platform, most TV shows, anything that you've ever liked watching in your life. That's how they sustained themselves. Sponsorships have been a thing for a decade. This is not nothing new. How creators survived for years before Twitch was even a thing. This is like not a new thing. Twitch is literally just taking things away from creators that have been around for literal decades. And after that, they decided to add the extra to make simulcasting, multi-streaming. They actually finally they put it in. That's in effect right now. You're not allowed to do this. For some reason, like in school when you were 9, you're going to have to ask for permission now to be able to stream some results at the same time. They're going to make you ask permission. They need permission now. So I think they're treating their audience like a bunch of 9-year-olds. Now you got to even ask to be able to stream some results. Like, why is that even if I want to friggin' stream my content in more than one place, I don't know why you think you have a bunch of rights to my content because I'm on your platform. You should be paying me to be on your platform. I'm not that big, guys. Don't get your head inflated or anything. But still, if I'm bringing people to the platform and making it a good time, it's making the money already. So now they're just trying to find another way to monetize off your stuff or take something away. I just feel like they're taking a lot away with this here one update. I definitely think a lot of the update is outrageous, and they're just cucking their creators. I wanted to make sure that I covered this here update and think it's important to be ready for what might happen. And if you're a partner, you're getting 70-30 split right now. That is going to drop to a 50-50. So you definitely need to be prepared for this. This was another thing that they updated. Everyone's going to be on the same 50-50 split. There's not going to be separate contracts for once you're partnered and stuff like that. So everyone that's just barely able to make it on the 70-30 is going to find out next month after the update if they can make it on 50-50. That's going to be a lot of creators are going to try and figure out how to do something else for a little bit extra. It's going to definitely knock down the amount that partners are making. And trust me, there's not barely making rent is really, 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 really hard on Twitch as it is. Barely, not even the 1% even make rent. So that's definitely something that's going to hinder a lot more creators. I was hoping it would go the other way around and everyone would get the 70-30, a little bit more fair, but they're just trying to figure out how to take the more 50-50s or even try and get rid of it. They're trying to just reach past that and just take it directly. This is all there really is for the update. I might have missed some things. I tried to get this out as fast as I possibly could and inform everybody, but definitely check some other creators out. They cover it in a lot more detail and definitely probably a lot more entertaining. This year's a pretty good update. I can't believe they're doing it, whether you be laughing or cursing them right now. Actually, not just laughing, but cursing them right now. Definitely check out whatever people have to say about it and how they interpret it, what they see going on, and definitely be something to watch. If you're a partner, this is going to be a little bit nerve-wracking. I would definitely check out other platforms. Put your stuff other places. Time to start spreading out. The update comes in effect. They might take it back and it might not even happen, but I kind of lose my trust. I don't really want to rely on them anymore because I know that they're just maybe 2 weeks down the road when the owner that barely is in touch with its viewers just going to kick the feet out from underneath you. You just don't know when it's going to happen. I don't want to sit around and be nervous the whole entire time I'm making content. I feel pretty secure over on YouTube. I enjoy YouTube and I enjoy, there's other places like Kick and Rumble, like I said, that are just feeling much more secure right now. And I definitely think they're good choices to check out right now while things are going on. You don't have to do that full time. Maybe take a day or two here or there, make some content over there, check them out, see how you like them. It might be a good time to find an alternative. But that's it for this one here, guys. If you think I forgot or left something out, definitely leave it in the comments below. And if you like or found the video helpful, hit the thumbs up and get subscribed for more content. Thanks for watching.